Tonight we're going to learn about the robot system. So right now we're having a pre-test to see where your knowledge lies currently. So on your answer sheets, can you please answer these questions? Just do the best you can. It's okay if you don't know. So how many axes are on a standard robot? So just a number. Second question is how many major axes are present on a standard. So there's a major axis present on a standard robot, and then the next question is the minor axes on a standard robot. The fourth one, what is an example of a peripheral for a robotic system? Five, describe what you think a dead man switch is. And then finally, 6 elements of a teach pendant. Again, just try your best at those questions. I'll give you 30 seconds to finish up. Okay, we're going to put those answers to the side, and we'll get back to those a little bit later in the lesson. So our objectives today, to know the robotic components, to learn the differences of the major and minor axes, and more specifically what the minor axes are, which is yaw, roll, and pitch. To also learn about the basic safety of the teach pendant, the 6 key elements and the dead man switch positions, and to turn the controller on. So very basic, and hopefully you get all this fulfilled today. Okay, so the robot system it consists of 4 items: the mechanical part, software, controller, and peripheral equipment. So the mechanical unit is just the robot itself. So this is a little side trivia. Paul, do you know what LR means on the side of a robot like this?
Does it stand for left, right?
I'm sorry. You're close. It stands for load robot. This is tight. Software, that's again how we communicate with the robot from the teach pendant. The controller itself, this is how we actually put our program into the robot for it to understand. And this also contains this power supply, operator controls, and control circuitry and memory. And this is actually located down here on this one. Different robots have different sizes of controllers. Peripheral equipment, it says any item that's not part of the mechanical controller or software, and that is an example of a teach pendant. And here is our teach pendant right here, and as you can see, it is attached to the controller. So on the teach pendant itself, we have the LCD screen, so just the screen itself. The status indicators, now those only show up when we have it turned on, because we have the most recent model. The on-off switch, which is right here, it says on and off if you can't see that. The emergency stop, which is the big red button, you always want to know where that's located. And then the dead man switch, and there's not a dead person on the back side of it. This is what the dead man switch is. It's yellow, and it allows the robot to work. If you don't have it pressed in, the robot will not activate. If you press it too hard, it won't activate. So it's really in 3 positions. None, it's not pressed at all. You press it too hard, or you press it right in the middle, and then it works. But the real reason that we have a dead man switch is in case of emergency situations. If someone holds it too hard, then we think, oh, is happening. Someone's nervous. If it's unreleased, something happened to that person, or they want the robot to stop suddenly. So it puts the brakes on the robot. So again, it will remove the power and it puts the brakes on the robot. So it's very, very important. On our actual teach pendant, as you can see, here it is, the yellow. Right here. And you can kind of hear it click when you have it activated. So you actually put your hand through here and then you hold it down when you're utilizing this. And then you want the robot to actually move. You have to have that pressed. And I didn't make up the word, it's really called the dead man switch. So we're moving past that. We're going to talk more specifically about the robot itself. There are, on a standard robot, there's 6 axes. Now, when you get to bigger robots, that can change to have more. But for ours, and most of them, there's 6. So there's 3 that are the major ones. And that's 1, 2, and 3. So up here on ours, where the gray and the yellow meet, that would be our first one. The second one is where my finger's pointing straight across. That's 2. And our third one is right up here across from where my finger is. So 1, 2, and 3, those are our major ones. Then we go to the minor. In the minor, we can start kind of joint 4, 5, and 6. So 4 is this one, and it rotates it this way. So it rotates around the x-axis, and it does. And pitch raises this, like this, on the front. And then the roll twists on the end. So, what we're going to do now is I'm going to have a few of you come up and actually try the minor axes. So, Paul, good, thank you for volunteering. So, I'm going to have you put your hand in here and hold the dead man switch. Okay? Okay, and now you're going to go ahead and hit shift and hold that down, and you're going to do joint 5. Oh, let me see this for a minute, I'm sorry. I had to reset the faults in it. Okay, sorry about that. So go ahead and hold the dead man switch. We're going to reset it. Okay, we're going to hold the shift down, please. Did I say 4? We're going to do 5. 4. Okay, so this is the 4 that I was talking about. It's going that way, and now it's going in the positive direction. And we can actually speed this up a little bit. Very good. Thank you, Paul. This student, come on up. And she's going to demonstrate 5. So go to your hand there. You have it pressed down. Very good. We're going to hit reset. Okay, hold down the shift and hit 5. Okay, so now she's demonstrating 5. There's just limits. So go hold the shift. And then up here. That's alright. Shift. 5. Just hold the dead man switch. Oh, let me do this. Reset. Now shift. Sorry, shift. 5. Oh, I know why. Reset. Shift. And do positive 5. It's alright, student, it's alright. It's just we have some errors here. Okay, do this again, please. So hold it down, it's alright. Shift. And says it's released. Yeah, keep holding it and switch. Yes. And 5. Oh, there it goes. Now hold the shift. And 5. Yep, good job. Yay, success. Thank you for volunteering. Okay, now we're going to demonstrate the last minor axes, which, thank you for volunteering. Great job. So, reset. Go ahead and hold this there. It's released, so hold on to it. Keep holding on to it. Yeah, you're holding in on it. Yes, keep holding in on it. Okay, yeah, hold the shift and do the Z.
Hold down on the Z.
Yeah. Oh, look at that volunteer go. Okay, that's good. Yeah, thank you. So hopefully now you understand the 3 minor axes and what they do. Before we leave today, we're not going to actually touch the robot yet because of safety reasons. Everyone, I'm going to give you a number, and I would like for you to post it on the outside of where this axis is located. So in my example, 1 is at the base. So I'm going to put it where it would be if I could actually touch the robot. Okay? So before you leave today, I want you to do that. I'll put those numbers, actually I'll hand those out. And that's the axis that you'll need to identify. 3, 4, and 6. But before we do that, I would like for you to now do your post test and see how you hopefully you've improved from your pre to your post. Great job, everyone. So feel free to come up and put your number as your exit ticket as soon as you get done with your post test.